These are the top 3 reasons I'll be picking up an Apple Vision Pro when it releases in Canada on July 12th. 1, I'm fairly confident it's going to replace my Mac as my main work device. I think I'm going to be able to wear this thing all day, and no matter where I go, whether it's my couch, bed, desk, anywhere, I'll be able to have all my windows and work tools accessible when I need them. 2, the AR immersion is absolutely insane, which means I can turn off all of the screens and everything and just have the video passing through, and it feels like you're in the real world. This means I could toggle in and out of my work mode, always have the headset on, and never really be disrupted. 3, the way you interact with it by just moving your eyes around and pinching your fingers is one of the most seamless ways of inputting into a piece of tech I've used in a long time, and I'm really excited to see where that can go. What's your guys' take on the Vision Pro? Are you going to be picking one up yourself? I personally haven't been that into VR AR until I actually tried this thing in person, and I was absolutely sold. Plus, I'm already in the Apple ecosystem, so I think it'll make sense as a productivity device. If you really want to understand what the Vision Pro is all about, you have to try it yourself, and luckily if you are in Canada, you can do that now. You can book an appointment at an Apple store and try it as of July 12th. If you guys want to see anything specific tested, let me know. I'll catch you in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video. This monitor had such good specs and was so cheap that I was almost certain it was a scam, so I had to check it out. If you didn't see my last video, I broke my fancy LG 34-inch curved monitor and I wanted to replace it. So I found this one on Amazon, which is not only 34 inches in curve, the same as the other one, but it has pretty insane specs. Most notably being 1 millisecond response time and 165 hertz refresh rate. These specs are insane, and this monitor was like $200. I really didn't have my hopes high, but I ordered it anyway because the price was so insane. Pulling it out of the box here for the first look, I was pretty impressed. It looks pretty much identical to my other one. Here they are side by side, so you can see that the curve is the same, the panel is the same. I was getting pretty excited at this point. I haven't really shopped for monitors in a while, so maybe this is just the norm, but this other monitor cost me like $600, and this one, again, on paper, is even better with faster response times, which will be better for gaming and stuff. Here's me booting up for the first look, and I was pretty blown away at first crack. The only difference I noticed is the blacks weren't as deep as my other monitor, but honestly, it looked really, really good. I've been testing it over the last 2 days and played a few games. The 1 millisecond response time and 165 hertz refresh rate makes this such a better experience than my old monitor. If you don't know what that means, it basically just means the pictures are able to be displayed really fast and with little to no latency. I originally bought this thing just to check it out for TikTok because it was so cheap, but honestly, I'm gonna have this as my main monitor for now because the size is good. It's pretty much exactly the same as my other monitor. It was super cheap, and I'm just super happy with it. I'll keep you updated over time how I like it, but I will leave a link to it in my bio if you guys want to check it out. Like I said, for $210, it's pretty hard to say no to, and it just looks so good. Put a finger down if you're about to go live on TikTok and you last minute decided you needed a top-down video angle to film what you were doing on your desk, and the only thing you could find in a pinch were these little rigging clamps, and the only place you could think that made sense to rig them was on your monitor there, but you thought you were being smart and you would grab one of these microphone windsocks to pad out the edge of the monitor and then mounted the clamp on it, and you were literally 100% sure that there's no possible way you were going to damage the monitor. Practical 3D printing, where we use our 3D printer to 3D print actual useful things instead of just trinkets. Today we're going to be solving one of my biggest first world problems with this phone charger that I love on my desk here. The problem is it wants to sit right in the center of my setup, but so does this cable for my keyboard, and there's no nice place for it to sit. They interfere with each other. It just looks bad. So when I modeled this little disc, and I put this little lip on the edge here so that the charger can kind of slot in the top here, and then lastly I modeled this little channel down the middle of it. Sent it off for the printer, and then just a few minutes later we were done, completed. We pulled it off the build plate here and brought it over our desk for a test fit. You probably get an idea of what I'm doing here. This is the final part with the channel down the middle here. What that's going to do is slot over the wire for my keyboard. You can see down here it slides up and down nicely, and then the charger is going to slot in the top here. Fits like an absolute glove. You'd almost never know it's there. And then look how much cleaner this looks. This is the before. It looks so clunky, and then this is the after. It's such a little thing, but I do think it made a huge difference in cleaning up my desk setup. If you want to see more of this stuff, toss me a like and follow, but that's the most recent way I utilized